Hello, the name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And as you can see, we are already in space. I have a reason for that. Now, I actually have a plan for this episode, a plan-ish. It probably won't work out. Now, there's an achievement in the Steam library, in the Steam achievements to be a bit more precise, that requires me to find a player base. Now, I've read up a lot about this, but most of the information is very old, and since then the game has been updated several times. And I don't know if I can even see the player-made bases, but many claim that you can. Now, the problem is we are in the other galaxy. We're not in the initial galaxy. So, in the other galaxy, you can actually just travel to the middle, and there's going to be a lot of people there, which I actually haven't done yet. I have traveled to the middle, but I haven't checked out the people there. There's apparently like this whole hub thing going on. Now, the other thing is, in Ascentium, in the galaxy where we are at, there is apparently a Pilgrim Star and an Ascentium hub. Now, the Ascentium hub is more or less to where I have currently set our custom waypoint, which is 46,000 light years. Now, that's an approximate location from what I could tell. When I'm closer to it, I could probably extrapolate where exactly to go. For now, though, what we're going to try is a very, very old a technique. Something that probably has been put out from the game, which is scanning with tab, which is scan discoveries. Now, this will normally show us planets that people have been to when it's actually done. The thing is, though, this is not the normal galaxy. This is not the starting galaxy. And what that means is that there might not be any discoveries made here. Because you must understand that the galaxies are massive. They're insanely massive. No matter how big the player base of this game is, the galaxies are so massive that not everything is going to be discovered. And especially 4 galaxies apart, it is very doubtful. And that makes it even less doubtful that we'll even find a base or somebody, let alone, a discovery from somebody, let alone a base. We're probably one of the very few people here who are actually discovering and uploading the discoveries. So we did the scan, it's still searching. This means it hasn't really found anything because it does scan more or less the closest systems. It will say contact, and that is generally a system where people have been to. What we're going to do is that we're going to very slowly travel towards the custom waypoint. Like extremely slowly. Along the way, of course, we're going to go to Viking systems and whatnot and so on. For example, this one. Let's jump over here. It's a blue star. Ah, it's out of jump range. Oh, right. I have like an effective jump range of like 800. You know, a Korvax system. Could be nice. Let's go. And of course, when we arrive there, we're going to pull up our map, scan again for discoveries. You never know. We might actually have contact. Somebody might have actually built a base somewhere. But do keep in mind, I'm working off really old information. Information that is over a year old. Information about how the game works from a year ago, and that would have probably changed. So let's do a scan. Hopefully it'll find something. It doesn't look like it though. Normally contacts ping really quickly. Now, of course, what I can do is I can go through the black holes and hope that I somehow get nearer to our destination, and we could try that. Actually, you know, we might go to a single black hole. I'd have to buy a new ship, though. This ship is not going through a black hole again. Too bad it can't take freighters through the black holes. That'd be kind of nice. I'm only jumping in here for the aid the station location. And I do want to pick up the missions. Any missions they have, really. For a second there, I actually thought that I hadn't started recording, and I was about to panic. Because I've been talking for like 5 minutes. Oh boy. That's a horrible thing, though. You know, I used to do this without actually recording. People thought I was insane. So that's one of the reasons. Collect 3-inch keys. Now, this will eventually happen, but take a photo of a portal. Yeah. Now, the other thing I've tried before but haven't actually succeeded in is going to a location through a portal and finding a player base. Now, the reason why I haven't succeeded there is because the portal coordinates were kind of old. And, you know, the player base might not exist anymore. And we do have to keep in mind that this is permadeath. From what I've been told, and again, this is kind of old information, players in Permadeath should be in a different instance from players in Survival and Creative. Now, for Creative, I know they are in a different instance. But for Survival and Permadeath, though, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, anyway. Still no anomaly station, which is weird. Yeah, we could go to a black hole. Should we, though? Yeah, let's go to a black hole. Where's the nearest black hole? Over there. I think it's over there. Oh, that's too far away, isn't it? Yeah, that's slightly out of range. There was one closer by. So a black hole just generally randomizes your location. So we don't know. We could get closer to our destination or we could be further away. It doesn't bring you closer to the center of the galaxy, but it puts you randomly somewhere else. And damages your equipment, which is not good. I don't like that at all. So what I could do is I could just buy an exploration vessel and you know, just use that for... Because I'm not really going to be jumping much. I'm only going to jump like once or twice. At most. And that's probably not even going to be in this episode. It's probably going to be the last jump we do in this episode. You know, we're going to slowly inch our way towards that location. And eventually, hopefully, I will be able to, you know, get the proper coordinates. I do keep in mind, though, again, this information is not very new. And it might not apply to modded. Ooh, let's see. Support? Yeah, support. 2 tons. -4 exploration, -2 industry. I don't care. I don't really use them for this. Yeah, it's good to have it, but 2 tons of fuel requirements, and you use them mostly for this, really. Let's be honest. You use them for that, and I'm gonna take it. That's, I believe, the 4th one or the 3rd one. I don't know. One way or another, at the very least, I need one more. Okay, let's talk to you. Maybe you require 2 tons of fuel as well. If it's 4, though, I'm not buying it. Oh, 5, definitely not. +3 exploration, -4 combat, and 5 tons of fuel. No. Sorry, not happening. Did I jump into a new... I did. Let's go to the space station. Pick up the missions. What type of system is this? I didn't even check. I just jumped. Right, I'm gonna need a ship. Exploration? Nah. It doesn't really matter. The new ship is gonna be vulnerable though. Oh, no. I guess there's that. The fact that the new ship is gonna be very vulnerable once it jumps in. And this is Permadeath. If this wasn't Permadeath, I wouldn't care. I mean, big deal, you die. You're just gonna respawn, but here, there is no respawning. You die, you die. That's it. The end. Speaking of which, I was supposed to look for more modules, wasn't I? But I forgot which ones I need. I really need to write them down in like a notepad. I really do. Let's browse the missions. 1 Sentinel Quad, sure. Again with the collect ancient keys. Couldn't it be something else? I'm gonna scan the 4 minerals for you eventually, so I can take that. Take a photo of an airless world. No. I do need to keep in mind to take a photo of a portal. Okay, that one just vanished. Oh, it's over here, but it's invisible. Oh no, it's not over here. Huh, weird. The mystery of the phantom ship. And now you just watch it take off from somewhere randomly. But I'm pretty sure we had almost everything ×2, but I don't remember really what we had exactly. So photon cannons, I know we don't need. Cyclotron, I believe we need 1 more. And positron we don't have, so that's it. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take the ship. I'm gonna take this ship specifically. Yeah, it's gonna damage most of the stuff. Hopefully, we'll see the damages, we'll see. Hopefully there's no, like, cadmium requirements and stuff like that, because that's really a killer for me. When something requires cadmium or iridium, I have to go farm it. Most of the other stuff you can just buy, but not that stuff. Alright, so we are 46,000 light years away from our current custom waypoint, and hopefully once we're done with the black hole, we're actually going to be a lot closer. Hopefully like within 10,000. If we're within like 10 to 15,000, I can actually just jump that within like 15, 20 jumps. So it's not going to be too difficult. You know, I'm just going to slowly inch our way there and hopefully find a base eventually somehow. I don't know. I don't know how even. But yeah. So there's going to be a lot of technology. Damn. Oh, that is a nice planet. Is that a water world? No, that can't be a water world. I think I want to go there. Yeah, we traveled 1,003,000 and something hundred. Paradise. Blue paradise. Huh. Interesting. I might have to go there. Alright, I really don't need these. So dioxide, so that's why. I should really buy more dioxide. Cadmium. I knew this was gonna happen. I just knew it. I'm gonna need cadmium ASAP. So next one's gonna have to be a red planet. I just knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, I didn't check to see where we are at specifically yet because we traveled 1,000,000 light years, let's face it. We're not really gonna be there. Kill 11 creatures, sure, eventually it'll happen. Collect 1 lubricant. I don't have that. Scan for metals. I already have the exact same missions, so I might as well take this one. Hunt pirates. Too bad it's mercenary mission. If it was merchant mission, I'd take it. Let's see, do you have any dioxide? I need to replenish my supply. I needed those for Frostward. I still haven't done that. Yeah, I still haven't. I'm sorry about that. It's gonna happen eventually. I just don't know when. Generally speaking, it's when I have the time though. Alright, let's check out the stuff over there. Good thing we have jump jets. Lots and lots of jump jets. Alright, upgrades. Pulse engine. I'm not entirely sure if we need more pulse engines. I'm gonna take it. Cyclotron. Let's see, this pulse engine is cadmium 75. Why did you have to be cadmium out of all things? Alright, let's look at the planets quickly. With 1 pulse engine down, we should still be fine. It was only the 2 technologies that were damaged. What type of planets are these, though? Hopefully cadmium? Nope, copper. Oh well. I said, yeah, the turning now is even worse. It's even worse. I want to check out that planet, but first let's go to the map. Alright, our waypoint is 1 point... Wow! I should probably jump again, but after I get cadmium. Let me scan. Maybe we find something, maybe we don't. Probably won't though, let's face it. What kind of star is this? It's a yellow. If it was a red, I'd go there, farm the cadmium, and jump again. Yeah, we're gonna jump again. That's way too far away. Yeah, we found nothing. No contact whatsoever. Can you imagine? If you were in the normal galaxy in Hilbert, was it Hilbert? No, it wasn't Hilbert. It was, what was it? I forgot the name. Oh, whatever it was called. If you were there, and you scan, you will find a bunch of systems that have already been discovered around you. It's very rare that you'll find, like, no system around you that a player hasn't been there. It's like, extremely rare, in fact. Speaking of which, I should actually upload the systems I've discovered. We forgot to get to the blue planet. Oh well. And we'll see some more again. Cadmium, gold, magnetized ferrite, let's go. Let me actually upload everything. Just so it knows it's been discovered by the Mystic. 575 nanoclusters. That is also a way to get a lot of nanoclusters. Discovered by the Mystic. The Mystic has been here and planted a flag. How? He doesn't even know. But there is a flag there. Always. Speaking of which, there is a flag actually you can plant, but without a base, I'm not sure if it will show up. And even so, it's highly unlikely that somebody will find it, so... that's cadmium. So I'm actually gonna get a little bit more cadmium than I need. Let me land over here. Just so I can have some. Crimson Heat and Sentinels are not aggressive, so that's exactly what we need. Terrain Manipulator on medium setting. I really wish there was a better way to farm like these deposits. Like, I know the autonomous mining units and so on, but seriously, do you have to set up a unit for all those? It would be just far better if there was a better way to get them. You know, if you could buy them eventually. But you can't. You really can't. Like, you can buy copper on some worlds, but something like cadmium, that's a no-no. You cannot buy cadmium. You cannot buy indium. Oh yeah, you can get it from the... I guess I should have kept some in the freighter. I really should have. But I was like, no, I'm not going to go through black holes. We're not really going to need it anymore. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to do it. Apparently, you know, this thing happened. We decided to go through black holes. Alrighty. Let's see. Anything of interest? Nope. Let's go through a black hole then. Let's repair our pulse engines. Actually, I should leave them damaged, right? Because I am planning on going through a black hole. I might as well just keep them damaged. This way they won't get hit again. And I know for a fact that most of the technology requires cadmium. Yeah, cadmium, 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 cadmium. Unlike these don't. Most of the upgraded technologies, the upgrades cost mostly cadmium, indium, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I see cadmium, 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 cadmium. Most of them are cadmium. So hopefully I have enough. 250, 256. That's probably not enough. You know what? If we find another deposit while I'm skimming the planet surface, I'll land and take it. Just in case, because I kind of have a feeling, you know. I got a feeling that, you know, tonight we might break a couple of extra technologies. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go. This is a very, very, very interesting planet, though. Lots of these floating bowls around. What is it? Oh, that's pure ferrite. Okay. Try me up later. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's a big deposit. You know what? It's worth it to actually dig it out. I'm probably gonna need it anyway. And I'm actually gonna save the cadmium afterwards because I might use more black holes in the future. I really want to see a player base, and I think that might take priority over some other things. Not entirely. Not entirely. We're still gonna do the other things, but for now, I thought we'd spice up things a little bit, you know. Up until now, we've mostly been going to manufacturing facilities, exploring new world, new-ish worlds. We really shouldn't say new, because, you know, this game really doesn't have any new worlds. Even though the mod does spice things up a little bit. Still though, stop recharging it with ferrite dust, please. Ferrite dust is actually a lot harder to get than magnetized ferrite. For some reason. Normally it's not, but because we have fast mining, yeah, good luck with that. Alright, I think we're done. Do we have at least 2 stacks? More or less. Let's go. Alright, let's go through a black... Ooh. That's cadmium, isn't it? No, I'm not I don't need it anymore. We should be fine. Alright. One more black hole. Over here? Yeah, sure, over here. So, one of the issues that I have with the game, I've always said this. I think I have at least. I'm not entirely sure. Well, anyway, at the very least, I've known this to be true. For me. One of the reasons is... I'm actually not even going to go to the station this time. When you bring up the map... For example, let me bring up the map. You bring up the map. What do you see? Like a bunch of stars. Okay, so you can learn that, you know, red stars are Viking, or when you have the filter set, or you know, red stars are cadmium, blues are indium, you know, yellows are copper, green or emerald, you know, that much you can learn, and you can learn all the information when hovering over them when you have the scanners installed. But the one issue I have is, you know, it's not a top-down map. Yes, it is a 3D map, so it's not really gonna, you know, it can't really be like a simple 2D map. But at the very least, I think there should be like some sort of an option or something when you bring up the map, like, you know, this way to the, for example, like the large hub, or, you know, this way there's been like 50 people who have settled. You know, you might want to choose to go there. Well, this way I have no idea what's going on. Like, no idea. This is a very confusing one map. Like, if you go like this, you have no idea where you are on the map anymore. That's it. Good luck. I sort of know we're in that-ish location. Maybe. I don't even see the ship anymore. Okay, I lied. I have really no idea where we are. Oh, there it is. Because I see the line, but if I actually had went further out a little bit, good luck with tracing yourself back. Yeah, just good luck. I think it needs just a little bit more work. Anyway, black hole time. Enough with me complaining about the maps. Cyclotron. I love this weapon though. Too bad I haven't tried it earlier. It's a really good weapon. Of course I'm gonna shoot the black hole because it's gonna damage my equipment. Again though, why does the black hole damage your equipment? I mean, it shouldn't. We have shielding, technically. Alright. Scientific developing fractures, okay. Let's see. We are actually 15,000 light years to the custom waypoint, so we will actually stay here. I'm sorry if you heard a weird noise there. Just my throat. Oh wow, that was 3, wasn't it? Yeah, that was 3. Okay, we might actually not have enough cadmium. Right, so photon cannon I don't really need, so I'm not really gonna upgrade that. But the pulse engines are necessary. Like, I need those. No silver, but we do actually have a lot of silver, technically. Right. I actually have enough cadmium, weirdly enough. Do they like take only 75 each? This was 125 though. So 1 iron battery and silver, right? Yeah, and 75 silver. Speaking of which, let's summon our freighter. Let's go to the space station first quickly. Check to see where we are. Oh, right, I should have actually performed the scan. This close to the supposedly hub. We might actually get a discovery, you know, a contact. It doesn't look like it though. Yep. Alright, well, 15,000 light years, that's actually not bad. That's, again, as I said, like around 20 jumps. So eventually we will get there, because up until now, I've been just jumping randomly. It didn't really matter where I go, because my destination has not been the center of the galaxy. But now, at the very least, we have more or less somewhere to go. And when we do actually reach that location, or I could try in between episodes to actually see exactly where we are. Even though, again, like I said, this is a 3D map, and when you go to the star charts on... Well, I don't know the site. I just used it from the Gamepedia, from the wiki. Like, Pilgrim Star Chart something? When I entered the coordinates... Oh, not this. When I entered the coordinates there, it just shows me where I am, but it tells me you're like 5 levels above and 5 levels below, and that's kind of a little bit more confusing, because, again, this is the in-game map is a 3D map, while the one there is a 2D one. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a difference. One might see a little bit of a difference, another one could say it's a huge difference. A third one, like me, could be very confused when he sees the map at first. So, yeah, there's that. At least we're in a Viking world. We could talk to the Viking here. We don't really have a lot of Mordite, but, you know. Browse the missions. Hunt low-level pirates. Okay, so we're actually going to do that as soon as we repair our, whatever it was. I forgot. Cyclotron? Photon cannon. We needed an ion battery. I'm pretty sure we needed an ion battery. I could just build those, but... Why build when you can buy? There's a ton of ionized cobalt. Dark side, I needed some. So I'm actually just gonna buy like 500? Yeah, 500. I want to buy 500 though, not 501 or 522. I know what, it's fine. Just so I can have some. Apparently we do use a little bit for repairs, and I will use some for the frostwort. Repair that. Okay, that is fully repaired now. And yes, one of the cyclotron components is damaged, so first I definitely have to repair that before I actually go out and kill something. Like a pirate, for example. Yeah, we are a lot closer, so that's nice. So hopefully, you know, not too far away from now, we will actually reach the hub. Okay, let's land. Come on. Okay, docking by 2. Like, I do have some in the exosuit. Alright, as soon as we dock... Okay, I can actually use things now from the freighter. But I can transfer things from the freighter. I didn't use the cadmium, really? Before. Yeah. I transfer back. And let's go kill the pirate. Pirate. Okay, we should be kind of close by, so I don't need to pulse jump. 15-ish seconds away. So, yeah, close by. Come on, we should be in range any second now. Lock on, come on. Yeah, threat detected. What do you mean, give me, like, targeting visor, please? I have no idea what I'm shooting at. Something's gone on. Well, I killed it, but no targeting visor. Weird. Huh. If that bugs out in the middle of a fight, I could be in a whole world of trouble. Locate and destroy the bounty target. Okay, it's done. I'm pretty sure I know how to change my targets somehow. I actually have no idea how to change the targets. I vaguely remember I pressed a key once. It wasn't this one. Definitely wasn't this one. QE? No, it's not E, it's not Q. It's not R. I knew there was a way. Nope, definitely not this way. Definitely not. Come on, get away from the map. What was it there? Like, I remember there was a way. Not this way. Nope, no idea. It's in the controls, I know. I know I can just check the controls, but I'm too lazy for that. I don't need to land on the freighter, so I'm just gonna land on the station. And you know what? I'll turn in this mission only because I'm not entirely sure if I can turn in this mission anywhere else. I should be able to, but I don't want to take the risk. It's a merchant mission. I really don't want to do those. Why do we have so many missions now? I think it might be time to redo the thing I wanted to redo. That might be. I could just pick up a couple more missions. You never know. We'll see. Probably decide at the end of the week because this week it's gonna be a bit more. I'm gonna be a bit more pressed for time this week. Well, let's hand in this specific mission and no other mission. Where is it? Oh, there it is. That is the only thing I care about. The merchant XP. Because sooner or later, we're going to be able to actually, because of that, pick up higher level merchant missions. It's not really about the higher level merchant missions, it's more about the fact that we could actually get it to max level. For now, though, I'm going to end things off here for today. My name is Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.